Passionate Living on WBBZ TV is sponsored by the Aura Salt Cave, offering holistic services unique to the alternative health and wellness community. They're located at 6429 Transit Road in East Amherst, online at aurasaltcave.com. And Dr. Todd Shatkin, Western New York's leader in general and cosmetic dentistry, located at the Aesthetic Associates Center, 2500 Kensington Avenue, online at drtshatkin.com.
Hi, I'm Kat Miller. Welcome to this edition of Passionate Living. On our show, it's Tea Time with Samantha Latshaw. During this time of wearing masks, Samantha shows us how to make our eyes stand out with a special makeup technique. Next, we're going to meet supermodel Beverly Johnson. During her journey from hometown Buffalo, New York to the cover of all of the top glamour magazines in the world, Beverly used her amazing career to redefine stereotypes of beauty. You won't want to miss part one of Beverly's amazing story. But first, let's celebrate springtime with my niece Rosina as we take a historical adventure into maple sugaring. So Rosina,
Yeah.
do you know where we are today?
No, but no, I can't even guess.
There are women behind us in old-time outfits.
Yeah, that's why it's hard to guess.
We are at the Genesee Country Village Museum.
Okay.
And the passion that the people here, the volunteers here have for maple syrup this time of year is wonderful because they share it with the whole community. They teach people how to make maple syrup, history of it. It's going to be wonderful. We might even get to sample a little.
That would be really cool.
Yeah, I know, because you like maple syrup.
I
don't
do.
you?
I do.
When Rosina has like her pancakes, it's like a bath of maple syrup.
Of course.
Yeah.
Everyone likes maple syrup.
Well, let's find out where it comes from, all right?
Okay.
Great.
Yeah, well, we are making maple syrup here in the modern sugar house at the museum. And so we're using some of the tools that modern industry has provided for us to make it easier and more time and labor efficient to turn the sap from maple trees into the maple syrup that we put on pancakes, and also some of the candy products and things that we can sell as well.
Right, that's wonderful. And the process I know has changed through the years. Obviously, the first maple sugaring came from Native Americans, from the indigenous people in this country who, I know in this area, would carve out a birch log or something and drop hot stones in to boil the sugar. It's come a long way.
It is. Some things have changed a lot, and some things haven't changed that much. The process is still consistent, that we wait for the trees to be ready to provide sugar at the time of year when they're able to. And then we extract it and concentrate it by removing water, by boiling or concentrating sap to leave the sugar behind. But some parts of that are way, way more efficient now with some of the technologies that we have available, continuing to change. You know, not just adding metal tools, but also adding the high technology membranes that make a reverse osmosis filter possible, and different kinds of plastics to make transporting and storing the sap much easier. Yeah, thank you for being here.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm Jennifer. Very good. Nice to meet you both.
Nice to meet you.
Welcome.
So what is this?
In the 1800s, when families were out at sugar camps making maple sugar, if there was a nice snowfall, some nice, clear, good white snow, they would do a treat for the children where they would take and heat up maple syrup. They're heating it up to 234 degrees. That's kind of the soft sugar stage of sugar. And they would pour it over that snow. We're actually using chopped up ice. And it creates like a taffy-like candy. Basically, you would get a twig or a stick or a fork and twirl it, kind of like a lolly. Here, I'll give you.
Thank you.
Oh, Rosina.
So when did this start? Like,
So I can well imagine that Native Americans may have even been doing this. They would have been the first people that became aware that maple trees have a little extra sugar in their sap. And I'm certain they might have been doing something like this. It does have to get really hot, as I said, about 234 degrees. But something super easy folks can do at home.
Oh, this is delicious.
Yeah, this is really cool. I can't wait to try it.
Thank you so much.
My pleasure. Thank you. Enjoy the rest of your visit.
Thank you. Hi, I'm Kat, and this is my niece Rosina.
Hello, it's so nice to meet you. My name is Alyssa Lynch. I work here at the Genesee Country Village Museum at the Nature Center.
Great. What are you showing us today?
So today we're at the tapping station here at our Maple Sugar Festival. So this is an opportunity for our visitors to actually get a hands-on experience trying to tap a tree. Now, unfortunately, if we tried to tap a tree, a real tree, with every visitor who came here, our poor trees would run out of sap very quickly and would be actually pretty damaging. So instead, we have some stumps here, and people are able to try their hand at it using a old-style bit and brace. So the bit would be this part right here, and the brace is right here, which would be like an electric drill for the folks in the 1800s who are doing this process.
That's wonderful. Rosina, I think this sounds like a job for you. If we're ever in a survival situation, I'm relying on you to tap the trees to get the sap out so we can make syrup.
Beautiful, so I'll teach you how to do that. So the first thing that we're going to need to do is we're going to put it up to the tree, and it's up to you how you want to hold it. You can put one hand here and the other here so that you can spin it, but sometimes I find that putting your stomach up to it and letting yourself get a little extra push is even better. So I will pass that along to you.
Yeah, I would put it against my stomach.
Yep, there you go. Yep, kind of push your body into it and start to spin. You know you're doing it right because you see wood chips coming out of there. That's perfect. And when we're tapping a tree, we only want to go in about 2 inches into the tree. And that's because there's a 2-inch loop of sap wood in the tree. And that's what we're trying to collect, is sap. So if we kept drilling farther than that, we'd be doing a whole bunch of work for nothing. So I would say go ahead and give me 3 more good rotations. Perfect, and then let go for a second. It's stuck, you see? So we're gonna have to backtrack it. So go ahead and start rotating it the other way. And sometimes it's hard to remember which way is the other way. And there you go. And once you start to feel it kind of jiggling, you can pull it out. There you go. And we can set that aside.
Rosina, we're now all set for tapping trees. I think we should tap some on the way home, bring a bucket of syrup with us.
Perfect, but definitely make sure that you put a spile in there. Because if you made that hole and you didn't do that, it would all just end up falling out. So you'll put it in there, tap it in, and in about a day or so, the sap would be flowing for you.
That's beautiful. Oh, thank you so much, Alyssa. I really appreciate it.
You're very welcome. Thank you for coming to our Maple Sugar Festival.
Thanks. Oh my gosh.
It's so good.
This is so good. It has a different flavor than what we buy at the store.
Tastes better.
So much better.
Yeah.
For everybody who loves maple syrup, get out and enjoy the Maple Syrup Festival over here in Genesee County, or find one in your neighborhood and check it out. Thank you for joining us today on this magical ride into passionate living. Join us each week on Tuesday and Thursday evenings at 8 and Sunday mornings at 11. Plus, you can view segments of our show on YouTube at passionateliving.tv or on our website at passionateliving.com. Our goal in producing the show is to inspire you to live your dreams, as your journey will end up affecting the world around you in a powerful way. We hope you'll join us each week as we journey into the realms of passionate living. Until our next adventure, remember to take at least one baby step to bring you a little closer to living your dreams.